Hi everyone, just a short video because a few of you actually did email recently about what about equipment, what about cameras, what about stuff like that. So first of all, let's talk about the sound, because I just wanted to do this video showing you what I actually do use when I travel, when I record my courses, my trainings and everything, even what I'm doing right now, kind of like webinar style teaching. First of all, camera microphone is never, ever good enough. I'm just saying. Cameras, quality varies. Too cheap is too cheap. Okay cheap is okay. Expensive, well, it's expensive because it's good hardware and it might have some utilities that you need to know what is. Otherwise, it's too much money to spend on it. But anyway, sound is awesome. So the regular setup with the camera mic, and you on a distance, it's gonna sound something like this because the sound is pretty bad and it's kind of like weird. So you want clear, good voice, just like it is right now. So right now I'm pretty close to my camera, so that makes it so much easier. If I had a distance to it, like a bigger scale, a framing, something like that, I would need a microphone. So there's two types of microphones that I use, and I want to explain why I'm using it and for which situation. First of all, the one we got right here, the Wireless Go. It's Rode, RODE.com, Rode Wireless Go. First of all, this is a small, teeny tiny wireless microphone. The cool thing about it is, let's see if I can scroll up and down here, if there's some images. What it does have is these two teeny tiny small squares with a receiver and a transmitter. The receiver, you can just plug that into your phone, your camera. It's what they call the TCRR or something like that. It's just a regular cable, just like, you know, from your phone, from your old Walkman, stuff like that. You just connect with that. So that's the receiver. That means you get the sound into your camera. Or if you do like a digital audio recorder, you can put it straight into that one. The transmitter is pretty awesome because, first of all, it's a microphone within itself. So you can just clip it on right there. So that's the small part you see right there. You can just clip that on right there, that one. And the receiver is that one. You can click that onto anything. It has a shoe on it. So most cameras have like a shoe on it. So you can just put it in there. And what you can do on this one, it also have like a windshield on it, so you can add the windshield, and on top of that, or the wind noise filter kind of thing. What you can do on top of that also is you can actually buy another Rode microphone that would be like a regular clip-on mic. Let's see if we got this somewhere. Let's see, mount studio, whatever. I'll find it. Video and on camera. Let's see if we have it right here. Yeah, this one. So the Lavalier Go. You can put that into the transmitter, so you can hide the transmitter and you can have that right here. The only downside on this one is these two are USB-C charged. Usually they go for half a day. Automatically, if there's any interference, it will just move to a different channel, so that's pretty smart in most occasions. But I've tried to use this on several trainings so far, and I do have some fallouts on the audio. If it's a dense situation or atmosphere with a lot of signals, it might fall out a little bit, and that is why you always need some kind of a backup for recording of sound, always. But first of all, this works for small talks, hour, 2 hour, 3 hour things, for quick setup for whatever you're doing a demo on. If you want that extra camera or that extra microphone, that would be awesome. Place that in the middle or between the two of you. You got some good voice audio from that demo subject also. That makes a big difference. Another thing I might want to do for the more, let's say, professional use is this one. The Rode Link Filmmaker Kit. It consists of also, again, like a camera mounted wireless receiver and a belt pack wireless transmitter. Same thing with this one. You use the lavalier microphone. This is awesome. It works on AA batteries, and it goes for a full day. And the sound of this one is amazing. The signal is strong, so there's no way you can mess that up. I don't think it's that expensive, actually. I saw it on Amazon the other day. $250, $300, something like that. So compared to Sennheiser, this is a really, really, really cheap choice, but it's a really high quality. I think Sennheiser, the brand Sennheiser, what they do is at least double the price. So that will be the wireless microphones and stuff like that. Then I talked about the backup sound. Well, first of all, let's go to these ones. Let's see. Here we go. I actually have two types of audio backups. One is the Zoom H2N audio recorder. It's really smart. It has so many settings on it. It's really easy to use. You can hold it like that. You can place it on a tripod, and it has these 4-channel, 2-channel, different sounds. All of this. It works really awesome. It records on a disc. You can actually plug 2 XLR cables into it. You can actually plug the extra microphone from the Rode. If you want the Rode Go, you can plug that into it too. So there's so many options with this one. You can actually have a portable battery, like external battery, and you can plug that in. So you can work with this one anywhere. It holds battery for a day. So there isn't any issues. And this is a small, convenient, very complex, small item that will do all the work you need. It doesn't require like your professor of sound to be able to use this one. It's pretty easy. And other ones would be like the H4N Pro. This is a little bit more advanced. Great sound. More tracks, more options, and this might be a overkill if you're not very familiar with sound, but it's a really good system. So I would go for the other one, because this one, the H2N, is really powerful. Don't go too cheap on this on the backup audio, because some electronical warehouses really want you to buy some of those very small audio recorders, but it's not a good solution at all. Not at all. So this is a pretty good setup, and I love this one because it's really, really awesome. So let's go back to the first one I showed you, because I do have this other one. Where did I go? Let's go back to the first one. Here we go. Yep, this is the one. This is everything I just showed you with the two other brands, but on top of that, besides being a microphone I use as backup, it's also a 4K camera. Right now it works as my webcam, so it's so amazing that I can use this for when my students are asking questions. So it's both the microphone for them, but plus I can see them. So I got that extra video that I can edit within my training videos. So it just seems more fluent, more broadcast-like. Sound is awesome. Video is awesome. It runs from battery or external battery. AA batteries within, external batteries from the outside. It goes for full day easily. It records on a disc too, and you can just buy a large capacity disc and it's no issue. Really easy to set up. It's this size, basically, just this size. I can't show you because I'm recording it right now, or recording on it right now. But and when I do the small videos, it's just a small tripod, and I set it up, and it goes through my Zoom, it goes through whatever, live to Facebook, anything really, and it works awesome. It has everything within, so this is the most compact, amazing new tool that I have, because it's so versatile in whatever usage I want to use it for, so it's amazing. So that's the Zoom Q2N. So if you go to Zoom/NA, see if I can find it up here. No, we can't. I can't show you right now. So Zoom/NA.com, or just go on Google and go Zoom Q2N, and you'll see it. It's cheap, actually. I think I paid $200 for this one, and what it does compared to the price is basically amazing. So yeah, so that is covering small stuff like the B footage, or the B-roll as I call it when I do my training. If you want to go pro on video, this is the type of camera that I'm using on most of my trainings, unless I'm traveling. This is awesome. Good solid size camera that does everything. It has multiple plugins of audio, so I can do whatever with it. It's 4K, it's everything. It records on 2 discs, so it's amazing. It needs well, it got batteries though, but it needs a power cord to be able to run all the time. This might be overkill. It's just because I'm a geek when it comes to this. I want this camera, so I'm using this. But when I'm traveling, I'm using this one, still the Mevo. I have 2 setups with Mevo. I got this one, I got the booster underneath, the extra battery. You can have so many settings, so it follows you, it zooms out, zooms in, tracks you and everything. But basically when I'm doing videos, I don't want it to track me, because it might find my banner in the background and it will just focus on that for half an hour. I just do a steady frame, and when it comes to audio, it does record audio, but it's kind of like room audio. It's not very good though. But when you run that from a tablet, a phone, something similar, the Rode Wireless Go, you can actually connect that to your phone and you got that sound on the Mevo. It's amazing. I usually run it from a tablet that's on a tripod in front of me with the camera on top, so I can control everything. And it's just discipline. It takes time to set up, like, okay, training starts now, clap my hands, so I got sound and video ready. And I do my segment and I shut it off, and then we can do all the fun and games kind of chatting. So it needs, I need some discipline to be able to just cut it right out and post it immediately instead of all my rants in between. It has a booster, it's pretty cheap, it does everything, it's powerful. There's a new Pro out there right now. Quality is a little bit better, but as long as there's good lighting, there's not going to be any issues anyway. So that's basically it. So that's my insights for the videos right now. Go have fun. You can even plug any wireless to this camera, the Mevo. It's going to work all right. So have fun.